The elite members of Shuchi Academy Student Council continue their competitive day-to-day antics. Council President Miyuki Sarano classes daily against Vice President Kagure Shimuryo, each fighting tooth and nail to trick the other into confessing their romantic love. Kagure struggles with the strict confines of her wealthy, uptight family, rebelling against her cold default demeanor as she warms to Shigoron and the rest of her friends. Meanwhile, Council Treasurer Yu Igashima suffers under the weight of his hopeless crush on Tusbane Koragasu, a popular classmate who's helped to instill a newfound confidence in him. And Miku Ino, the new student council member, grows closer to the real Becky Irigishi while striving to overcome her own authoritarian moral code. As love further blooms at Shuji Academy, the student council drags their outsider friends into increasingly comedic conflicts. And this anime has about 13 episodes. This is the third season of this anime, which I love. It premiered April 9th, 2022 to June 25th, 2022, based off of manga. It is comedy romance. The more psychological in school, and demographic is seinen. And each episode is 20 minutes per episode, PG-13. Let's get started into the review. What I really like about the third season of Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultimate Romance is that between these two, they both have different personalities that attract one another, and of course that's the reason why they fell in love with each other in the first place. And to go as far as to trick one another to confess their love first so they could have quote-unquote bragging rights is something entirely different that most rom-coms take when it comes to basically a boy and girl love story type of deal. And I feel like with these two in particular, when you see them go on their so-called dates or playing these so-called antics for them to confess their love to one another, is either one of them out doing their best or them trying to change their demeanor or perspective or the personally the mask that they put up in front of their peers and their friends, and they're trying to break down those walls that they built up for so many years, trying to have somewhat of a normal couple relationship in high school. And yet again, that is stressful enough, especially in Japan. And every rom-com, anime that I've seen or watched relationship for Japan couple specifically, them trying to go on dates, trying to do coupley things. But sometimes fate is always against them, or not everything truthfully goes according to plan, which is completely fine. I'm aware of that. But with these two, they're trying really hard. But yet, you have Kagura, who is trying to break off from her very cold demeanor that she's always instilled, becoming from a very wealthy family, while the poor guy here is like, I have not come from a very wealthy background. I am, we would say middle class in that range, but he tries his best. He does try to make sure that he doesn't break first or confesses first, because I think it's his pride as the guy to try to take the lead in confessing his way. But hey, look, my girl Kagura, she's like, nah, we ain't having it, bro. We're trying to change the. I think I can definitely initiate the first point of contact of confessing and be like, nah, man, it's gonna be me. It's gonna be me, type deal. But I think, watching them go through these antics and bring their friends along with them to see who's going to confess first, who's on their side, and how this whole relationship will unfold, especially with the other members who are doing with their own romantic interests at best. And you're just like, oh boy, how this is going to go. I don't know initially if we are promised another season, but who knows? The way this anime ended off, we might get another season, but time will only tell. And also, the manga will kind of finish off where the anime left off anyway. But I think if the anime is following the manga timeline, I'm sure we'll probably get another season, hopefully more episodes, to see if any of these couples that we were introduced to in Kaguya-sama Love is War Ultimate Romance for season 3, and maybe a season 4, we might see a few budding relationships. And obviously, I'm really intrigued to see in my predictions maybe for next season, maybe it's that Kaguya-sama breaks away, not really breaks away, but just says about her own from her family and be able to choose what path she truly wants to take in her relationship with the other main protagonist. And I feel, if the fates have it in their cards to let these two be in a relationship where they can probably not hide it from their friends or be able to have that normal interaction as a couple you would see in mostly Japanese rom-com. But only time will truly tell to see if things will truly work out between them. But I definitely give this anime a 9 out of 10. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. And comment down below which side are you on, or which side you think will confess first. But let me know in the comment below, and I'll see you next time for another anime review. But until then, bye!